One day I wish to achieve gnosis, knowing that ignorance is no bliss. Sometimes I smile at the words like, yeah, I wrote this. Other times I feel so alone and hopeless, cause I was never interested in what they taught. Always wanted to ride my own train of thought, so scared my brain would be caged and caught that I always just took the pain and fought. Locked in my room, I fancied myself a student of music and art, with access to everything written. Where do you start? I stayed with what little I knew, unable to depart, because I felt the anger reflected in my heart. I just boxed myself in with rap and grunge, looking for an excuse to climb and plunge. Forget it, just give me a knife to lunge. But in the headphones, life is at least vivid, even if I always felt so alone and livid, because the music grabbed me and I was lifted. Some might say I had the meaning twisted, but the sound rang messages that actually assisted. So I grew to examine lines like a cold critic, then I'd criticize my own as a hard cynic. I can go back and forth over every word I pick, cause in the end I just want the meaning to stick. One day I wish to achieve gnosis, knowing that ignorance is no bliss. Sometimes I smile at the words like, yeah, I wrote this. Other times I feel so alone and hopeless, cause I was never interested in what they taught. Always wanted to ride my own train of thought, so scared my brain would be caged and caught that I always just took the pain and fought. I feel guilty, I'm not a better student of theology. I could sit back and say it's cause God doesn't talk to me. No angels came down to bestow me with a prophecy. Yo, but maybe he gave me this will to be free, or maybe some are made to deliver unto thee. Should I starve and shiver for your holy decree? Cause I feel like I'm drowning in a dying sea, and you should know that I can hardly swim. Laying alone in bed, my world grows grim. Then I lock my hands together and call to him, confess every sinful deed only my heart knows within. I say my peace, my hands release and my emotions spin. If only for a second I'm comfortable within my own skin, accepting the light of judgment I'm no worthless has-been. All new from then on is how I can begin, until I am once again drowned in my own sin. One day I wish to achieve gnosis, knowing that ignorance is no bliss. Sometimes I smile at the words like, yeah, I wrote this. Other times I feel so alone and hopeless, cause I was never interested in what they taught. Always wanted to ride my own train of thought, so scared my brain would be caged and caught that I always just took the pain and fought. I felt the need to be a student of philosophy, as these irrational thoughts spill outside of me. Not formally educated, I don't possess a degree, yet my attitude is still far from carefree. I mean, if not, would you still care for me? So I rarely leave my brain absentee, cause if not, I'd have no one with whom to disagree. Then I'm locked in my own thoughts like a detainee, because all I know is that I do not curse to conform to the norms of this geographic spot. I'm not really holding out hopes of hitting the jackpot, so I don't really care if I fill your time slot. I care about trying to find happiness with what I got, done faking myself into something I'm not. I'm done believing these mistakes have got me caught, so that's it, I'm dropping out of your school of thought.